It's after 8 here on the AM show. Now, graphic business in partnership with Stanbic Bank and Joy Business presents the Graphic Business Stanbic Business Breakfast Meeting. And this quarter's event is on the theme Unlocking Economic Growth through Manufacturing, Quality, Costs and Competitiveness. Is happening tomorrow, 31st of July, 2018 at 7 a.m. at the Omanya Hall, the Lambada Beach Hotel, and they've got great speakers and personalities who will be passing through. We want to have a conversation on the back of that. It will be live here on JoyNews. The AM show will be at the Lambada Beach Hotel tomorrow as well. So let me just welcome to the studio Theophilus Yate, who is editor graphic business, and also Kojolabi. He's manager communications, Stanbic Bank. Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning. Morning.
Yeah. So we're here again talking about the breakfast meeting, which has come to stay.
Yeah.
But the theme, let's talk about the theme for this particular one.
Okay.
Why did you settle on this theme?
We settled on manufacturing because we believe that for every economy, and in fact, economic history has taught us that it takes manufacturing to create jobs. And we believe that in this country, currently, manufacturing is suffering. It's not growing the way it should. So we thought that this is the time to have a discussion on the manufacturing industry and see how, or the manufacturing sector, and see how the discussion will help in moving it to where it's supposed to be. Okay. So that is why we chose manufacturing.
Okay. What are the, Kojo, what do we hope to achieve with this particular theme?
Well, for the past number of years that we have been doing this event, the idea has always been to have a platform that societal issues can be tackled. So as Tio is saying, if in this current era, manufacturing is suffering, that's a significant part of the economy that must be handled properly. I mean, without it, I'm not sure we can survive. Agri can give you food, but you need to manufacture a few things. I'm sure many of our viewers will know of this thing they call the Dutch curse, where the idea is that sometimes when you discover natural resources, people tend to forget certain segments of the society or the economy, and then you don't seem to get things going in that direction. Okay, so we've created this, with our partners, for example, we have this platform where we want to discuss national issues that become the basis for stakeholders and opinion formers to just get the talk going, so that we try and close the gaps where they exist. If there's a loop that needs to be closed, we keep this done, and then for the betterment of the society, we can all say, hey, we managed to contribute to that.
Okay. So Theo, who will be the senior minister?
The senior minister will be there, Mr. Yao Safumafo will be there. Then also the chief executive of Tropical Cables Limited, Dr. Tony Otinjesi, will also be there. But apart from them, we will have reps from AGI and other stakeholders who also contribute to the discussion, because we want to bring a certain caliber of people who can really, understand the issues, who can give solutions. Because in this country, we all talk about the problems, we don't talk about the solutions. So we think that, look, let's bring in people who really are there in the trenches doing manufacturing, who are producing, so that they come out with solutions that can help inform and shape policy. Absolutely.
And in this era when everybody's talking about jobs, Definitely. This is one sector that can also employ a lot more.
Massive.
Yeah. Okay, so the banking sector, have we given invitation to people in banking to be there as well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and it's been the tradition that, of course, Stanbic will be present. But what is being talked about is an issue that touches everybody. So even without invitations, I know a number of our colleagues.
I think you've done well because, in the past we've seen other people also come through. Yeah.
And that
just
tells
to broaden the whole...
That makes you understand the size of this property. We have to thank a graphic business for that. And it's been a very great way of pushing the agenda of the nation. And we believe that going forward, this surely can't go anywhere but to stay.
Yeah, don't forget Joy Business as well.
Sorry. You had to say it.
Is it too late for somebody to want to be a part of it, either from the industry itself or as a citizen who wants to be at the Labadi Beach Hotel tomorrow?
You mean as an invite?
As an yes.
I'm sure if they get in touch with you or graphic, I mean, we can sort those things out.
Okay, so Theo, there's still room?
Yes, there's still room. There's still room. And apart from that, those who also want to watch or follow from the comfort of their offices, they can listen to Joy FM and
it's live on JoyNews as well.
Yes, and also on Facebook Live. So we've made sure that everybody is covered.
Yeah. But how do we track what we've been doing so far? Because we've had a lot of meetings, a lot of breakfasts. And when we say breakfast, usually you hear breakfast, but there's proper breakfasts before the sit-down conversation. But what happens to all the talking points?
Okay, what happens is that we put a report together and we normally discuss it with the relevant authorities. So sometimes the main takeaways are just not left there, but we take it up and we ensure that there are resolutions or there are solutions to some of the issues that have been raised. And in fact, if you look, because of that, the profile of the event has been appreciating event on, I mean, every quarter, I mean, if you come, you realize that it's always taking a different shape because the feedback has been good and the feedback has been used positively.
Okay. So Stanbic, this trip, what are your expectations?
Yeah, I mean, excuse me. It's always a good ask for us that when stakeholders have come in, they've contributed, and then the conversation is extended beyond the very room where we have it. So whether you're on social media, whether you read it in the newspapers or wherever it is that you became part of the conversation, we believe that the fact that we spare on that idea for us is big enough. And it becomes the basis for many more things like that. Yeah, so that's what we want.
Okay.
Let the people of Ghana discuss it.
Okay.
And then the solutions be provided, and then we'll move on as a country.
Finally, Theo, what should people expect to take away from this particular meeting?
I think that, one, for those who are already in the business of manufacturing, they would receive certain solutions. I mean, they would get certain way. I mean, they will be. Let me put it this way: they will be taught. Let me use that word. They will be taught on how to reduce their cost of doing business and also how to scale certain hurdles in the business, and also, I mean, there will be cross-fertilization of ideas, and also from policy perspective, because we have the senior minister there, I mean, some of the issues that bother the operators will be taken up by the senior minister himself, and also he will also, for the first time, hear things that maybe from where he's been sitting, he's not been hearing. So for me, these are some of the takeaways.
Okay, and it's good he's the senior minister, right?
Yes.
So that we can, whatever he says means a lot.
Definitely.
So yeah, and there will be some banking advice as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, business is not just business, but funding would always go into business. So we'll surely have the chance from our end to not just talk about what Stanbic does, but what manufacturing or the business sector got to watch in terms of funding, support, and all those other elements that make it a whole.
Okay. All right, gentlemen, we will see you at the Labadi Beach Hotel tomorrow, God willing. The AM show will be live from there. We're looking at the industry as a whole before we zero in to the theme. Yeah, so we will have a whole conversation on that tomorrow. It'll be interesting. If you want to be a part of it, then you can call us right after the show. Let's see if we can get you a few invitations. Otherwise, wherever you are, just stay put. You still can follow the conversation tomorrow. So thank you, Theo. Thank you, Kojo, for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay with us. Still a lot more to come here on the AM show.